the famous Jackson, Captain Jackson, Captain Jackson, Captain Jackson, Captain Jackson.
We just stopped here at Perk in Tampa.
I'm going to go. When my third real time. I keep blowing my ear.
How far away are we?
We passed her.
Hey, Ryan, who is this now? It's been cold as hell. We stopped back at the Airbnb. Now we in an Uber.
Oh man.
We're
Yeah.
here, brother. We're here.
Yo, welcome back, guys, man. It's T, man. It's the Coastal Chaos.
Well, welcome back, everybody. It's Jay. We are, I'm recovering from what y'all see in the background. A little Gasparilla action this weekend. Just got back
I mean,
like less than an hour ago, something like that. And it was a weekend. It was a weekend
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. So
I know, man. I've seen some videos, some pictures. You know, obviously it'll be on our TikTok.
it will be on the TikTok.
Definitely will be on TikTok. You guys are gonna have to. That TikTok will be, I guess, today from when we're recording.
Today, tomorrow, sometime.
It'll be on there.
Sometime we gotta get some stuff edited and put out there, but just
Okay.
trying to make it through, trying to survive. Boy,
How was it?
You missed a good time.
Yeah.
We try to get you out there. Yeah, man. We went.
It was
out
my
there.
son's birthday, bro. I got to be a dad first.
I know. You gotta be a dad. I respect it. Yeah, man. We left Friday. We came back here. We left Friday. Went out to the Hard Rock and hit the casino early, and had a little fun there. And we stopped at a gas station, got some drinks, and just started. It was just full blown from there, man.
Just 24 hours drinking.
Longer, brother, longer.
Which is fun. I mean, that's awesome. So, you know, obviously, everyone knows Gasparilla. It's pirates.
Yep.
You know, were you dressed up?
I
I know the answer.
I was dressed up, man. I built a fit on Amazon. Built a little fit out. You know.
Shout out to Amazon.
Shout out to Amazon. They really be on some. But I had, the bandana on. They got the sachet thing. I had like a belt with keys. And one of the clips, I was counting the keys and making jokes like what each key was for. One was to my heart. One was to my chastity belt.
Oh, God. Fucking lockdown simp, all right, bro?
Yeah, we were doing some just funny things, man. We had some friends pull up. Rye and Lexi pulled up from down south, and they came with a Borg, a Sunny D Borg, and we had Bailey. Bailey was drinking, brother, and he's not really like the social gathering type person, but his goal for 2026 was to get out more, so he's doing more stuff with me, and I want to do the same thing, man. 2025, I ain't really go out too much or anything like that. I really took the year to kind of focus on the important things, losing a little bit of weight, making a little bit of money, and I didn't get out there too much. Now it's 2026, or done Gasparilla, done the PGA show. Now February is hopefully gonna be calm-ish.
Definitely. I mean,
But
in
March
my-
we turn it back up again because we got your birthday, and then I also got
You got
I got another
Reggae,
festival, Rise Up Reggae, in March. That'll be fun. And turn around April is Forbidden Kingdom. I mean, I'm gonna try to get you out for that. We shouldn't have any issues for Forbidden Kingdom. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do Rise Up Reggae because
Definitely can't do reggae.
it's like you're busy and you've got your birthday and everything. So
Well, I got my games too.
you got your games too, but maybe we skip the April game. You know, I think it's like April 15th. Maybe you call out sick for that one. You know, it's an undisclosed injury.
Yeah, undisclosed. Coach, low key, messed up my thigh.
Yeah, he messed up. He messed up his thyroid.
Yeah. Dang, man.
Oh man, but yeah, no, man. Like exciting things coming up. Great time this past weekend, man. Like we got there, and when they say it's a lot of walking, that's an understatement, dog.
Brother.
We were walking, so we got dropped off somewhere by the convention center. I think we were like a mile from the convention center, and there was roads starting to be shut down, and we had Ubered over from our Airbnb.
At least y'all were safe. I just
Yeah.
want to say that.
We decided, like, we knew that Ryan and Lexi were coming up to meet us at the Airbnb, and then we were just going to all Uber out because we knew we were going to be drinking, we knew we were going to be having a good time, and we decided, cheaper, safer to do that than get a DUI or have an accident, and we go over that time and time again. It's like, it's so much smarter just to pay, $300-$400 in Ubers
Yeah.
than it is to pay thousands of dollars in a DUI.
Oh, I agree.
And especially when you're splitting it. I mean, it was me, Bailey, Ryan, Lexi to start. We picked up some folks along the way. interesting events. Ended up taking them all back to the Airbnb and having fun, drinking there, cracking some jokes. It was supposed to be nap time before we went back to the casino, because we went back to the casino last night after, and it was just too cold. We were going to stay and party at Gasparilla as long as possible, but it got to the point where it was like, I want to say it was like 40 degrees even, and still 20, 30 mile an hour winds. It was cutting, and my hands were turning red. My nose was turning purple. Like I was getting hypothermia, and we ended up in a CVS or a Walgreens or something. Man, we were just stumbling around along the roads because, let me tell you, one of the girls, not Rye or Lexi, but one of the other girls, was getting sick at the festival. Oof. Bailey, I don't know how this man made it back to the Airbnb. He never got sick, but when I tell you that Uber from that Walgreens or whatever we were at, brother looked like Casper the Ghost. Like, he's white.
Yeah, I was about to say, brother.
He's pretty white. But, like, you could tell he was flushed in the face. This man looked like he was about to, huck. And our Uber driver, shout out to that man. I can't remember his name. I want to say it was, like, Manuel or something like that. And we had so many Uber drivers, I'll forget all of their names. But that dude was stand-up guy. There was a chick that was having severe issues. I don't know if panic attack or she was getting sick from alcohol consumption or what. He stopped the car, got out, opened the back hatch, got a barf bag for her, and walked it over to her. She was on a sidewalk, but stopped the car and everything to go do this. So stand up, dude. He even was checking on Bailey.
Shout out to Manuel.
Yeah, he was checking on Bailey. He's like, "Hey man, you good?" And I'm like, "I'm great." And he's like, "No, I'm talking about the one behind me." And Bailey's like, "Yeah, I'm good. And he was not good. He did not look well. This man got back to the B&B and was trying to take a nap before we went out, just to kind of take some time to absorb some of that alcohol without continuing to pour in more. I just went back to the Airbnb and kept drinking, bro. It was just a party. And the girls were singing at the top of their lungs and shit like that. Bailey couldn't get no sleep. There was nobody taking a nap. I was just laying in the bed and chilling, bro. I watched me a little Hulu. I was sitting there drinking a little something and just having me a good time. And then we finally decided to go back to the Hard Rock. Got raked 2 nights in a row.
Oh, brother, hold on. Be careful of what you say, bro.
I said raked with a K.
I'm looking like, yo, bro, you all right? You went back after the first time?
They were raking my money. Yeah, they got a few hundred from me on Friday night.
Yeah, but the first night we talked.
Yeah.
Or the the morning after the first night.
Yeah.
We got this theory. All right, shout out to my brother Chris. Coolest thing ever. He got me a watch. We all went to the Hard Rock for an event, September. He got me this watch. Everybody walked away in our group.
As a group, we were over $2,000 up on the casino
Yeah.
as a 4-stack. Like
Yeah.
I was up 500. I think you were up like 250 or 300.
So,
C
yeah.
was like up like 250 or 300, and I want to say Chris was up over 1,000.
Yeah, we were probably up over $2,000 because I mean, obviously, I started with the 200, and
It's that watch, dog.
bro, I went there. I walked away with not first time playing blackjack, but first time when you guys were there. I walked away up 200, and then we did something else, and when we went back, great time.
Yeah.
Great time. Even when I went on the cruise, I had my watch, and I started out with like $400 or $500 and walked away with like $1,500.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the watch.
that watch brought some great luck last night. I don't know if anything would have helped us last night. I had a couple of blackjacks. They got cut by dealers. Like they were hitting blackjack same time I was, and it was crazy, man. It just feel like the last 2 nights. There were times when I was up $50 to $100, but like when you're betting with $400, being up 50 to 100 doesn't seem like much. Like your chip stack doesn't really look too different because you're paying 25 or $50 a hand. And so yeah, you get up 50 to $100. Well, great, you won 2 hands. Like you won 2 more hands than you've lost, and you're still rocking right around even money. It doesn't even look different to you. But then when they start hitting you on the double downs and you've got $100 on the table,
You gotta stop.
they hit you on double downs or the splits. And anytime you're splitting something, like I split 6s 3 times against a 7, bro. Every single one of them lost. And that's the book. The book tells you to do that. So and I play by like basic theory most of the time. And I'm sitting there and I was just trying to do something. I had to try to change up something.
Yeah.
Because it was not going in my favor. Went through first couple hundred and I'm like, all right, great. Like, we got to start putting some cash down. Like, and Bailey, God love him, he went in and he was up $300 at one point last night. And this man decided to just keep playing, got back down to where he only had $200 left, and I had just gotten cleaned out. He goes, one more hand, put $200 on one hand. Man, cleaned him out, and it was time to go.
Yeah.
And
when you're ready to go, bro, you're gonna throw all in on a hand. It's the time.
it's sometimes just easier than cashing out because you're either gonna hit big and then you gotta go cash out, or like, in the casino was busy, dude. It was hard to find seats.
You're in Gasparilla.
Gasparilla and Friday and Saturday night with Gasparilla in town, and the truck show I Drive was out there too.
All the way out in Tampa?
Yeah, I Drive Throwdown was out in Tampa this year. They switched it up and went to Tampa this year instead of Orlando. So they were in town the same time, bro. When I tell you, Friday night, we ate at Waffle House both nights. Friday night we ate at the one in Plant City because we were trying to do something before we got to Tampa so we could just go straight to the Hard Rock. And we waited an hour and a half for food at Waffle House.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Don't get me wrong, that place was packed. That was the most people I've ever seen in a Waffle House. Outside of maybe when I was up at Florida State for Florida State Miami game.
Yeah.
The Waffle House by Doak was packed with people and stuff like that. But outside of that, I think that's the only other time I've seen a Waffle House that packed, and it's crazy. Like, it's Waffle House, dog. It's not Charlie's Steakhouse. Like, I'm over here having me a freaking Philly cheesesteak patty melt or eggs and bacon. Like, I'm not having freaking filet mignon, and this place is packed like that. And the same thing with the Carrabba's, the Outback, the Applebee's, all of them. And then last night, we ended up at the Waffle House by the Hard Rock. We were dodging a situation, and
Listen, you told me the situation. The whole weekend, I was like, dang, if it wasn't my son's birthday, I would have been there. And then you told me about the situation, and I was like, I'm glad I didn't go.
Yeah, there was some dude that said he was going to fight us, and we weren't trying to get into an altercation. I'm not trying to get arrested over some petty bullshit.
I know.
And so we dipped. We walked to the Waffle House and caught an Uber from there after dinner because we were all hungry. You know, we'd all been drinking all day. I ate a Chick-fil-A biscuit for breakfast and then went on an absolute bender. And Rye, let me tell you what happened, bro. They're driving up and they stopped at McDonald's for breakfast burritos. Or maybe it was Taco Bell. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was McDonald's though. And they stopped for breakfast burritos. Rye got all the way there. Had been getting into some other shit. And didn't fucking eat. Then she's sitting there chugging this board, bro. And she goes, I probably should eat something. And I'm like, didn't y'all stop for breakfast? She's like, yeah, but I didn't eat anything.
Bro. What?
So
what?
We end up at this coffee shop. And shout out to Perk. It was like Perk Coffee and Precision or something like that. Or Provisions maybe. And that place was dope. It was a coffee shop that was kind of almost like a little like mini mart type shit. And you walked in, they were selling beers, sodas, energy drinks, chips, all kinds of shit. So the girls are like, "Oh, we need a sandwich," and I'm like, "Cool, just pop into this place real quick." It was right next to an ice cream shop, and Bailey was just looking for a bathroom. And he's like, He goes, "I will buy ice cream so that I can take a piss." And I'm like, "Brother, it's 40 degrees outside. We don't need no fucking ice cream right now." I'm like, "Let's hit the coffee shop if they've got hot coffee or hot cocoa or something like that, maybe something to warm you up." He's like, "No, I don't really feel like none of them wanted to drink coffee because we were all on alcohol. Like we were doing our thing."
Yeah.
They get this fucking sandwich and I just buy 2 Big Ultras and I'm like, fuck it, dog. Like we're just doing it. Like 1 chicken biscuit's good enough for me. It was not good enough for me. We walked. I'm gonna say, like, I wonder if I can find it. Let's check the health app real quick on my phone because I think we probably did easily a few miles yesterday. I mean, shit, just today I've been over. Yeah, yesterday, bro. Let's see. And I don't think it's tracking properly. Man, it's saying I did 12,000 steps. I didn't even have my watch on. But it's 12,000 steps. And it feels like we did a lot more. Like, yeah. I mean, my legs aren't hurting or anything like that. Like, it's normal. But when I tell you we stopped at before the convention center, we walked all the way down to where the invasion started. Past the convention center, we were walking around trying to find bars and stuff like that. Went down, took some pictures and flicks and stuff like that down by the water. And then me and Rye were trying to make a TikTok on her channel. I could not learn that dance to save my life, and I'm over here trying.
What fucking dance is it,
bro? There was too much going on. It was like a 1 2 1 2 3, and then same thing back the other way, and then it was like stepping, clapping, smacking each other's back of the hand, shit, feeding each other some ghost
oh my
food
God,
type shit, bro.
Nah, bro.
Dude, we was on some crazy shit. We was drinking, we was having fun, and she's like, "I want to make a TikTok." She's like, "I'm gonna be." She's in she's in our videos that we're going to be putting out. She's like, "I want you to be in mine as well." And I'm like, "Great, let's do it." And we tried it. It was not working out very well for me.
She realized you got 2 left feet?
Yeah, I done told her that. I told her, I said, "I'm not a dancer. I'm not about choreography." Like, yeah. I've tried to learn line dances and shit like that. It's not my thing.
Yo, we got some line dances now, we know.
We got Whiskey. And Cotton Eye Joe or something.
No, there's other ones. The one that's like, I got 2 brunettes and a blonde. It's by Pitbull.
Miami? You talking about Miami?
Yeah. Come on, like we know some. We have been in there with some.
We do get out and learn sometimes. And
be honest, with the new setup we're gonna get, we have to take them out. We gotta take you out.
Possibly. So, it's one of those things that. We had so much fun, and we ended up back in the B&B at I want to say midnight last night. It wasn't. We weren't even out late,
I'm too damn old to be doing that.
bro. We weren't even out that late. We ended up staying up at the B&B, and I've got this game that I play, and I think I will always play this game. I'll just have to set my intentions differently. I call it the Tinder roast session.
Oh, brother. Yes.
And so we throw Tinder up on the TV, screenplay it. Whoever's Tinder, a girl, guy, whatever. Like last night we used mine because the girls weren't sure like what the game was, and I told them like throw your Tinder up and we'll play it and just go through. And you gotta find something wrong with the person, even if you're gonna right swipe them or something like that. You have to find something wrong with them.
There's some thinkers and smellers out there. I
Thinkers,
tell you what.
smellers. Like if they got a big forehead, you could see your future in them. It's something where you're roasting people on Tinder,
Yeah.
and it's just a fun drinking game. Like Rye was saying, if they got a big forehead, you got to take one drink. If they got a big nose, you got to take two. If they got a big chin, you got to take three.
Dude.
And
What the fuck? Why have we not thought of this, bro?
And so we turned it into a drinking game, and it was just we got lit, bro. And then we started on Instagram. Went in and just started watching Instagram videos, and let me tell you, 1:32 a.m. Instagram videos are different.
Dude, they're top tier because sometimes you'll be seeing some shit, you be like, man, they like mine. The other night I was on it, my Instagram, and it was playing like a forklift competition.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what in the world?
No, my shit was vile. It was just bad. It was like it was a bunch of AI shit. Like there was a dude doing squats, and every time he squatted, it shot out like 80 pounds of shit on both sides of him. There was some like the jaw monkey. Have you ever seen the little like Rasta monkey dude?
Yeah.
The jaw monkey was on there. I had these other like it was like AI monkeys hitting dances and shit like that, just not doing anything. AI cats, bro, doing dances. It was
Bigfoot, bro.
Bigfoot was
Bro,
on there.
shout out to Bigfoot, man.
There was one, and it was like a dude. It was like an old dude, like 80s, 90s, and he like crawling up asking for mommy milk, and it was funny because we're just sitting here, we're all cracking up, having a good time, just having some beverages, and I think that was probably like peak. Like we had some invites to go out to some clubs and shit like that. Like some of our friends were out at a club and VIP and things like that, but we're just like, everybody's been drinking since 9 o'clock in the morning. Why do we want to go out till 2 and do a drink all night kind of thing? Because some people were just bad off.
Yeah.
Like not me. I was chilling. I know how to handle my alcohol. I'm feeling it more today just because it was a day long of drinking and I haven't been doing it.
Bro, I think it's because we're getting old.
We are getting old,
bro.
But I'm still young enough that I just cure hangover by drinking some more. So
all right, obviously I know we talked. You probably, what'd you see, like one or two of the boats, the floats? I think I got 2 pictures.
yeah, honestly, we didn't really see much of that. It was so hard to get in and see stuff. Like I was getting more shit from people throwing shit over the fence from their houses on the side streets, bro. Like somebody threw beads at me and I just ended up giving them a ride because she was looking for beads.
Did you?
No. I literally was just walking and I'm walking like this, bro, and I just turned my head and I see some beads flying at me. I literally just stuck my hand out and they looped around my hand like they were playing horseshoes with me. And it was just fun like that, man. Like you couldn't really get too close to the parade route because they had like reserved seating.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about.
My first year there, I didn't think about looking to find that kind of stuff. I was going out there with not really much of a plan. Just my plan was to have fun. It was, hey, let me get an Airbnb. I got my Airbnb last week. Like.
Well, what about the costumes? Obviously, I knew you were in yours. You were talking about it.
Yeah.
How did everyone else dress? I know.
A lot of people ruined their costumes by doing jackets. Like not pirate jackets. Like there were people out there in Carhartt hoodies, things like that. Obviously, you're gonna have people that don't dress up, regardless, whatever. They were wearing Bucks jerseys, just random sweatshirts, everything like that, trying to stay warm. It was cold. I don't blame them. They were comfy. They probably could have stayed and drank outside all day long. I chose to protect the fit. You know, I was out there full boots.
My man said he was going
everything.
all in, bro.
I was all in, you know, and that's how I like to do things, is all in. Which is why I lose my ass in gambling. But no, it's like there were some outfits out there. I don't know. They got this thing called hoes don't get cold or thoughts don't get cold, and that's the damn truth. There were some women out there, like, I swear there was more cotton in the top of an aspirin bottle. There was chicks out there just wrapped in, they had a bandana around them, like nothing else, like booty shorts that weren't booty shorts. That was just underwear at that point, because they were at a V, booty cheeks out, like, I swear to God, a lip was about to come out and kiss me from 10 feet away. Like, it was raunchy, bro. It was raunchy, but it was funny. And we're like walking down, and this one chick had like a fur coat on over top. Not even in a pirate outfit, just straight hoe. Which, if you gon' hoe, you gon' hoe. Do your thing, cause I ain't judging, but I am being, you know, observant, and I'm seeing what I see. We're standing at this Publix, bro, and there was this line to get in this Publix just to buy groceries. They wouldn't even let you take a piss in there because there was porta-johns all down the backside of it, and they're like, bathrooms are outside. You can only come in here if you're getting food or water or whatever. People were buying cases of beer and walking around with them in Publix. The beer was sold out. Like,
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
And so we're like over here by this Publix, and the girls are like, "Oh, we gotta use the bathroom," so they're waiting in line, whatever. I'm standing on the sidewalk, dude, and this chick is walking past, and obviously I'm taking videos, you know, trying to make content. This chick comes by with a video camera, and when I tell you, all she's got on is like basically thong shorts and a see-through top. No bra, nothing. She had a fur jacket on over top. Don't know how we're pirate themed here. She's getting flicks. Like somebody's taking a video of her walking down the sidewalk, and she's just, every time she walks past a dude, opening up her shirt and fucking shaking. Didn't see any beads around her. No idea. But the calcium cannons were out.
Brother, you should have thrown some fucking beads at her,
The calcium
dude.
cannons were out. I didn't have any beads at the time.
You know what? If I'm not mistaken, Mardi Gras is coming up, ain't it?
It's got to be soon, yeah. Like we've got the rum cakes and stuff. King cakes are hitting the stores and everything like that. But I don't know if I'm traveling to Louisiana.
Oh, we're going to Louisiana, bro. We're going.
After Gasparilla this weekend, I don't know if I can do another festival in February. You know.
No, but I think it's in April.
Brother, in April I got Forbidden Kingdom. Like I can't do. I'm too old to do 2 festivals in the same month. I'm getting to the age where it's like one I did 0 festivals last year, and I'm going to 3 in the first 4 months.
Yeah, but listen, I'm at the stage of like, I do one big event, I'm down for the account for like a month and a half. I was gonna go to Gasparilla, but I was so glad I did, bro. Just, dude, I couldn't.
Glad you didn't I feel like that's that's an overstatement, bro, because you would have had fun.
I know I would have had fun, but the way I see it is, I'm very protective over my boys.
Yeah.
Let somebody, man.
Hey, man, we just avoided a fight, and we would have been having to get you to avoid a fight because, like, it's not that it's on some I don't want to do it kind of deal.
No, yeah.
It was like if he would have hit me, we'd have been rocking some shit, but. At the same time, I'm like, man, I really don't feel like getting arrested. And I was at one of my favorite places, bro. I was at the Hard Rock Casino. I wasn't trying to get a permaban from the Hard Rock Casino because I do be spending time out there.
Yeah.
You know, I got my loyalty card to there. I carry my gambling card with me.
I got one in my pocket actually.
Mine's in my wallet, man. It stays in my wallet full time. Yeah, you got the red card. I'm working my way to the gold. So we.
Bro, but it's just. I mean, granted, I probably would have been like, yo, let's get out of this situation before the situation came. But
and we did. He came over to the blackjack table and he was just like, he was being some type of way. And then, like, I'm like, look, bro, you can calm down and you can like wait, and I'll take you to where you need to go after this, because I was just gonna call Uber for all of us. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know what his situation was, why he was tweaking out, and he's
He's
like,
a tweaker. He's a
tweaking out, bro. He
tweaker.
had pills falling out of his pocket.
Oh, bro. Yeah, but see, bro.
And that was what threw me, is like, I don't know what this guy was doing. He said they were prescription for like his anxiety and shit, and I'm like, okay, like that's okay. You know, I ain't gonna judge like anybody based on whatever, but like I didn't trust the dude. I just met him at the festival, and I'm like, bro, number one, I'm not letting you into somewhere I'm staying by yourself, bro.
Absolutely
Like,
not.
he wanted to go back to the Airbnb, and I'm like, man, you could come back and hang out with us or whatever, and then like you could come back with us, but then when we get back there, you're looking for whatever you think you left there, and
Then you're leaving.
then you're leaving. Like, you're not staying there to hang out with us anymore, because you're at this point you're acting insane, or like just not insane, but like you're acting a different type of way. Like, you're not kidding anymore. You're not joking around with us like you were,
Yeah.
and you're not having a good time anymore. I'm here to have a good time, hang out with my friends. If you can't do that, then you gotta leave.
No,
And
yeah.
he went out front, and the girl he was with started texting one of my friends, because that's how the connection was made, is they were friends and they were
Yeah.
there together, whatever. And so they like met up with us, and I'm like, when she started texting like he was tweaking and talking about fighting us, I'm like, I didn't say anything to this dude. I said I wasn't trying to be an asshole to him. I just told him he needed to like relax, because I was playing $50 a hand in blackjack, like on $400. Like, that's 8 hands, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me see if I get up money. If I get up a decent amount of money, we're walking away. If I lose all my money, which we lost all our money within an hour. He's like, I need to get back there within the next couple hours. Great, dude. Give me some time to gamble my money. It's $50 mins, and I'm playing with 400. Like,
Yeah.
if we can't talk like this and have a conversation, and you're gonna lose your mind on me, and then you're gonna go out and I'm gonna live rent free in your head outside of the casino, and you're gonna talk about beating my ass because I'm not gonna give you a code to get back into my Airbnb because it was one of those electric locks,
Yeah.
and I had the code, but I was the only one. Bailey
see-
paid half the Airbnb, and I think I told him the code, but he didn't even have the shit in his phone. Like, I didn't send it to anybody, didn't do any of that, because my card was on the Airbnb.
Of course, you got to be responsible.
Like, I was being responsible for me financially, and responsible because obviously I do what I do, and I have what I have and everything like that. Like, I didn't need somebody going back there and messing with my stuff, because the keys to my truck were there, like, and my truck's in the driveway. I mean, I'm not letting you go back there, bro. Like, you could steal my truck, you could steal my belongings, you could steal all my shit, and then what am I supposed to do? Because you told me you're trustworthy, like. And
Bro,
it wasn't anything against the guy. I only met him. There's a handful of people in this world that I would trust to be somewhere without me, like including my house or like my hotel room or whatever where my stuff is at. And that's like you, C, Bailey, my buddy Chad, my friend Savannah. There's a handful.
Oh, yeah.
And outside of like my parents.
Yeah,
Because you know, and other than that, like, you know, I got my family that I trust and things like that, but like, not somebody I met on the street. Bro, I met you on a side street of a festival.
the man's a street pharmacist, bro. He really stop.
So I'm like, brother, stop tweaking on me. I'll take you back there. If you're in a rush to go wherever you're going, like, sorry about your luck. He's like, call me an Uber to go back there. I'm like, number one, I'm not paying for you to get an Uber back there.
Yeah.
He's like, well, we need to go right now. And I'm like, you're not gonna, he was 20 or 21, something like that. I'm like,
Bro, you're barely an adult.
yeah.
Buddy,
I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'm not much older than he is, but I got 3 years on him. And he was trying to tweak out, and I'm like, number one, I'm a grown-ass man. I know what I got going on, and you, as a whatever you are, because you acted like a boy at that point,
Yeah, 100%.
and if you're going to act like a little boy, then I'm not going to respect you like a man. Like, I'm going to talk to you respectfully, but you're not going to tell me that I'm leaving, having fun, to go worry about your issue.
Yeah, no.
Especially because I don't know you. And so, like, when he was texting all that stuff, I'm like, fuck it, let's just dip. Bro, they were tracking Rye's phone.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Ain't no shot because like.
Hey, Rye, if you listen to this, bro, anytime you're out, turn your location off for some people.
I mean, it was her friend, and
I know,
like I get it because
still.
like she had it on so that we could find them at the festival, but then the fact that they were trying to track us through the hotel and everything like that, because bro, when I tell you we were dodging, we were up, we walked all the way to the parking garage. We don't have a car there. We walked to the parking garage to avoid going back out the front entrance where he was tweaking out outside.
Yeah.
We were trying to avoid an altercation. So we went to the parking garage, and then we're standing there, and we're in a corner. Like, at this point, we're in a corner waiting on the Uber.
Do you think he was just trying to show a face for his girl?
I don't. It's not his girl. Like, that's the thing.
This is just a random fucking dude?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Just a
hell?
random dude who's here with this girl. Like, it wasn't even his girl. They were just, like, they hung out a couple times, whatever. And
he's just trying to. He's young. He wanted to puff out his chest.
Yeah, he was trying to be Billy Badass, and I wasn't about it because, like, yeah, I get it, bro. I mean, we were all there.
Yeah,
we were all there. We all had our fucking testosterone kicks where, you know, from 18 to 21, you got to feel like the biggest man in the room. But like for me, I don't got to feel like that. I know what I got. I know the lifestyle I live. I know the friends I got. I know the people that I keep close to me, and I know what I need to do. And like the whole day he's bragging about how like he just got out of jail and shit. And that's why like
Buddy, that's not a fucking flex, dude. That's a fucking reality check.
I don't say no names or anything like that, but like this guy was losing his mind and like talking on some crazy shit, talking to other females on the phone while he's with this girl, talking about like she don't mean nothing to me and everything like that.
That's fucking wild.
This girl, I swear, I hope that she speaks up for herself either in this whatever situationship or her next whatever, because she seemed genuine and nice, but she just seemed like she was in a bad situation, and this guy really wasn't acting like a man. He was acting irresponsible and like a child. And so like
listen,
I know, right? I can't believe that was some of the situations that we ended up in. And so we ended up I canceled the Uber that was going to pick us up at the Hard Rock because they tracked us all the way to the parking garage. They walked past us. Luckily they didn't see us. We ended up hopping in the elevator and going back down to the first floor.
Nutty.
And we got back down to the first floor, and then I didn't realize where we were going to pop out at. We were obviously in the parking garage, and I'm just like, fuck it, we're going to find our way. So we walk out of the parking garage like we're driving, and I'm just like, let's walk across the street here. And I was like, oh, there's a Waffle House.
Yeah.
Dinner. We all need food. So
Waffle House,
we run to this, like not run, but like we got across the street, went to the Waffle House, had us some food, and then we just called an Uber from there. But like, as we're going down the elevator, I'm like, Rye, they're obviously tracking your phone. Shut this shit off. Because no reason for him to be coming to the hotel side.
No.
No reason at all for him to be coming to this side, because if he's getting rideshare or whatever, that's down where they were at already. And like, they're obviously trying to cause issues. Like, there's nothing else that's needed there.
Listen,
so
bro.
we avoided that. We still had it. We enjoyed the rest of our night. Like, stopped stressing about it because she turned her location off, and we were just having a good time, you know? FaceTime with some of our friends and things like that, and just kind of cracked up and had a good time.
Yeah. So, the whole time, it was a great time. You had a fucked up situation, but still finished on a great night.
Yeah, I mean, it really didn't even turn into a fucked up situation. I mean, obviously, it was a little bit of drama, a little bit of crazy, but we avoided it, and we're still able to enjoy it. I'm definitely going back next year. I plan on it. I'm not going to meet up with... I don't think I'm going to meet up with random people again, at least not me personally. Like, if my friends want to meet up with somebody random, that's great. I might get, like, reserved tickets. I'm probably going to get a bigger Airbnb.
I will be going next year.
Next year?
Yeah, next year, because it's on a Sunday,
your
bro.
Your son's birthday's on a Sunday, so you can go on the Saturday and then still be there for your son's birthday, and hopefully I can come over for your son's birthday rather than doing everything through a FaceTime call.
Yeah. But, well, the weekend, remember... Like the weekend or 2 weekends before, we'll have the Rolex.
Yeah, so we're gonna have the fun that we need to do, and have the events planned out, and we're gonna get probably a nicer Airbnb.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, no disrespect, Airbnb was great for what we needed. We were only sleeping 4 people there, so it worked out.
Yeah.
But like next year, I plan on having anywhere from 6 to 10 people because I've already been talking with some of my other friends and things like that. That were like, hey, you guys planned it last minute, which we did. I got invited to it 2 weeks ago. I bought the Airbnb last week, and I only knew that me and one of my roommates were gonna go, and so it was like, we need somewhere with 2 beds, a bedroom and a pull-out couch. Will justify our needs if we have room for more people, which we ended up just Ryan, Lex stayed so that they didn't have to drive home that night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fine. Like you could stay, do whatever you got to do, because I don't want you driving.
Yeah,
it was
safe driving.
Being the responsible. Like, if you had any sort of alcohol, I don't care if it was 4 hours ago. I don't want you drinking and driving, whatever. Especially in Tampa during Gasparilla, easy way for a DUI.
Yeah.
No reason for it. If I got to spend an extra $50 to $100 on an extra Uber, I'm okay with that because that means my friends and my friends' friends are good.
Yeah.
Safe, not in jail, not in in an accident, anything like that. Because me and Rye have had our incidences where she had an incident where she got into a car crash with somebody who was drinking and driving, and I happened to be there. I had a sober driver, and I ended up having to take her to the hospital. So like, I've already been there with her, so I didn't want to put all of us in that situation because we were all going to be in the same car. Like. We've already been in those situations.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. Can always appreciate the non-drinking and driving. But, so, all in all, Gasparilla weekend was a success.
9 out of 10.
Besides you losing all your money.
No, it was a 9 out of 10. There were some downs. Lost $700 in the casino.
Yeah.
Cold as fuck. Probably worst conditions. It was record lows.
Yeah.
And so,
which is nutty.
It was probably the worst conditions I'll ever see at Gasparilla.
It snowed in Tampa, right?
It was in Alachua, but it didn't snow where we were at. It rained on us, though. It was cold, it was rainy, it was windy. And conditions, obviously, weren't pristine.
Yeah.
I don't expect it to be 80 degrees outside. It's January and whatever, but it's in Tampa. You have the chance for 80 degrees. We just had it last week or the week before.
Yeah.
So it's like, those sort of things could have been better. Next year, probably going to be a 10 out of 10. Hopefully, don't lose as much in the casino. Hopefully, we win some in the casino.
Oh, yeah.
Nicer Airbnb, better planned out, have tickets, have things like that. Hopefully, better weather.
Yeah. Well, it was a trial.
Yeah.
Now you know what to look forward to. Granted, you've been to the casino 100 times, but now
that's an understatement.
But now in the Gasparilla aspects, same thing like the Rolex. Like I knew, like, okay, I've messed up by doing it this way. I'm going to do it this way different next year. I'm not saying you messed up, but next year.
There's preferences.
Yeah.
There's things I would do differently
to
improve the experience.
100%.
I think we still went about it a good way.
Yeah.
Because, don't get me wrong, I've thrown some events together last minute before and ended up sleeping in a tent in somebody's backyard. So, don't get me wrong, I have done those type of events. Go get drunk and you set up the tent before you go drinking. Because there's no way you're doing it after. I've done that before and tried to set it up after. It didn't work out. I ended up in a sleeping bag on the ground. And then I've done it again where I last minute planning, couldn't find an Airbnb or a hotel.
Yeah.
Everything was sold out. I ended up finding a spot, somebody's backyard, paid them $25 to set up a tent in their backyard. And then just went about my day. But that's what happens when it's last minute planned. And now that I've been to Gasparilla and had the fun there, I'll be back there. So it's like next year, this time, I will have already had, like, next year, I'll probably start planning for this, I would say September, October of this coming year, looking at Airbnbs and things like that. I was trying to find some stuff yesterday, when we got back to the B&B late at night. I was already trying to look for next year's. Like, that's how much fun I was having that I was already looking forward to booking one for next year and figuring it out.
Next year, I will be there. So, I can help plan some stuff too. Hopefully, we get to be able to do what we want to do. But I'm glad you guys were safe. Sucks I lost some money. But all in all, experience that was great for you guys. Again, guys, we will be having the videos for this on our TikTok.
Yeah.
So, but man, it was a pleasure again.
Always, brother.
Y'all take care.